We've all heard the expression, necessity is the mother of invention, and that adage has driven much of American-made quality and innovation. But often, American ingenuity and novel ideas also come from the most unlikely of places. For instance, who would have thought that an idea that has revolutionized cooking started its life not in a kitchen, but at the head of a locomotive?
It was around 1910 when a scientist was asked by the locomotive industry to try to find a way to make glass that didn't break so easily, because the gas heat was quite hot and the external temperatures, particularly in the snow, could be quite cold, and they were having problems with the glass breaking. So he came up with this stronger glass product, and it dawned on him that it might have other applications. So he literally took the bottom half of a lantern, brought it home to his wife and said, try to bake something in here. And what she found is she had a better baking experience because the food was evenly done and the cleanup was a snap compared to metal bakeware. And Pyrex was born.
In the almost 100 years since, making such high-performing glass bakeware has become as much an art as a science.
It's a challenge to make glass and to become the best at what you do. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of time. You really have to love what you do.
For close to a century, Pyrex glassware has been made right here in America, providing households across the nation with dependable, safe, and reliable cookware, as well as thousands of jobs for American families, some of which have spanned 4 generations.
I am the 4th generation worker in the World Kitchen facility. My great-grandmother was the first. My grandfather was the 2nd generation.
I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to work alongside my father.
My father, who is maintenance superintendent, he's my boss now.
What sets Pyrex bakeware apart is the quality that's manufactured into the product. And that sense of quality has been passed down from family to family and many generations throughout the plant. And there's a lot of pride in the manufacturer to maintain that quality throughout an entire process.
I'm using product in my kitchen on a routine basis that came from my grandmother that was probably made in the 60s. It is our responsibility at this time to be sure whatever we put out has that same quality, the same durability, and the same dependability.
We take an extremely great amount of pride in what we do here. That's why people go above and beyond of what they have to do here to make sure that we can keep this facility running and keep it running at the top level.
The next generation coming up says, hey, we have to do it the way they did it, or do it better, improve on what they did, so that it's there for the next generation.
You know, one of the things that I think really drives World Kitchen to be a leading company in the housewares industry is our mission, which is to really delight the consumer with the highest performing product at an affordable price and consistently bringing quality to the products that she uses day in and day out.
Commitment to tradition, product safety, and quality are major reasons why American-made matters. But for companies that embrace American values, understanding how to keep tradition alive while evolving to meet the needs of new lifestyles is essential for continued success.
You know, you think about it in the 1950s, most women were home and they could spend several hours making their lasagna dish, but when their husband came home, they probably presented it on a dinner plate. Today, when she comes home, the kids are hungry, she's been working all day, and she needs to have simple solutions. So one of the examples is with Pyrex now, you can prep, put it in the refrigerator with plastic covers that we've created, pop it into the oven, bring it out, serve it on the table, and then store what's ever left over back into the refrigerator. Or if it's a really busy night, you can stick it in the microwave and get it done in a matter of minutes.
We continue to innovate and adapt Pyrex bakeware to the needs in today's kitchen. We've introduced easy grab handles, we've introduced no leak lids, all because that's what consumers were telling us that they wanted.
One of the most exciting new products that we have is a glass vessel with a glass lid, and then it has silicone around the edges so that it seals, so that it also provides you with no leakage. What I love about it is you can microwave safely, you can cook safely, and you don't have to worry about any of the leaching issues that are associated with plastic vessels. Another product that we just launched in the last several months is a no-leak lid product. And what's great about that is a lot of people like to store in the refrigerator. And you have a glass vessel so you can see what you're storing. You have a lid that's made out of a very durable plastic so it can stay a very functional lid through the dishwashing cycle. But if it tips over, it doesn't leak. Sometimes when you put hot vegetables, for example, in storage, it steams up a little bit. There's a little spout that you can open up and it lets all the steam out, and then you can close it and it stores and the food stays fresh.
The challenges that we face in the future are to maintain that quality throughout each product that we manufacture and continue to address the needs of consumers going forward.
Over the years, American ingenuity has played a significant role in finding those simple solutions, and it will continue to set apart American manufacturing companies when it comes to maintaining quality in the years to come.
Sometimes it is challenging to be made in America because you have standards that you've set for your brand, and you want to continue to deliver against those standards even if it means that it costs you more to bring that product to the marketplace. I'm very proud of the Charleroi plant because as costs have gone up with raw materials or with labor, they found ways to be more efficient and more effective in their production and manufacturing processes so that we can continue to rise to the occasion and bring you made in America product.